Hello Taurus, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you can get all the alerts when I post new content for your sign or the sign of someone you are interested in. Today's bonus reading is about love, romance, and relationship evolution. I call it bling, ring, or sting. Bling would be that flirty, fun, fresh, new energy, whether you're in a relationship or you've just met someone new. Ring is more committed, long-term energies of loyalty and steadfastness. Sting would represent hurt feelings, arguments, disagreements, possibly even breakups or separations. Nobody likes those energies or likes going through them, but they sure do teach us the big lessons in life. So Taurus, let's see what's up for you. We're going to start off with the Crystal Visions Tarot. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards for you and a couple for the person that you're connected to here. You got the Seven of Swords and the Unknown card. Taurus, maybe you're feeling some doubts here. Maybe you're not quite sure how things are going with this person. Let's see what they think and feel here. The Hanged Man, okay, maybe also some indecision on their part. And the King of Cups, but it came up in reverse here. All right, it's the only card that's reversed in my deck, and we're just going to roll with it like that, and I'll read it as such. I want to get a couple cards for the connection, the energy of the connection here. It's looking like the two of you you're not quite sure about how to move forward, neither are they, and I don't know if they're fully aware of their capacity. Okay, and this card is coming out here and it says balance. Well, let me show you the picture a little bit. It says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. So if you guys have had a little bit of a rough patch or a fight, or there's just some doubt about your relationship right now, the connection is showing an energy of balance. So, you know, even times when we separate or break up or create distance with someone else, sometimes that brings a balance. And that could be happening here for some of you. It may be a stepping away from somebody who just wasn't ready and you were just not so sure about. If you are in a longer standing relationship with someone, the two of you could be going through a bit of a test right now on how you can really show up for this relationship. There's definitely doubt involved. The romance angels say flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Oh, okay. Maybe bringing in a little flirtatious energy between the two of you would kind of lighten things up. Or maybe that's how things started with you two. I'm not going to lie, the energies feel a little stingy here, but the flirty energy would be more of the bling. Let's get some messages. I think if we get some message cards here from the Hidden Truth Oracle, it'll start to kind of reveal what's going on. You may be in a position where you're not trying to deal with this right now. You're not trying to hear it. You're not trying to talk about it. You're a bit indecisive. You may be someone who's looking for answers. You're saying, I'm afraid to contact you. There's someone that you're not sure if you should contact here. Wow. For some of you Taurans, there could be multiple people involved. The person that I'm seeing may have been someone that was a prospect in the past or a friend in the past that you thought it was going to grow into something, and for some reason it didn't. So you got a little fear about being in contact with them. Just because you're not sure how they'll react maybe, or you're afraid of rejection. They can't stop thinking about you. Oh boy. You're afraid to contact them, but you may be picking up on the sense that they are thinking about you. Let's get some messages of love here from you to them. What else would you like to say to them? Balance. There it is again. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Interesting. This could have been a relationship that at some point the two of you separated because things were not in balance. One person may have been given too much, or the tendency, especially for you, Taurus, I feel like you were the giver, or you felt like it just might not be able to be the equal give and take you're looking for. And I'm not surprised with them having this reverse King of Cups energy. It's their doubt about their ability to provide a stable love to someone. They're stuck here with that. What would they say to you? Message of love from them to you. Ooh. Gotta be clear here. Here it is sticking up. New love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. They definitely want some sort of new love with you, but are they even ready? Whew. They seem really tied up to something, and I think it's some sort of inner conflict within them, or some sort of inability to do something that would be needed to bring the balance into this connection here. The two of you may be purposefully keeping it very light with the flirt energy here. I don't see commitment long-term and loyalty. I see curiosity. I see the flirtiness. But there's just a whole lot of doubt and unknowing here, Taurus. So I would say we're in a position here where definitely things are going to need to come to the surface and things are going to need to come to light. For some of you, you may be conflicted between two different people. There may be like 3 parties going on here. And, you know, we definitely want those energies to clear before anyone's making any kind of commitment. Let's get a card from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle here. And we're going to start closing off the reading. After this card, I pull some charms, which are kind of like icing on the cake. They give us little symbols and indicators and are quite fun to have in a reading. Wow, this is the 3rd time the transformation card has come up as I'm doing different signs. 42, the energy of transformation supports our ability to gracefully flow through times of transition, allowing the old to make room for the new. Yeah, this is a time of transition. I don't see anything landing in a super duper great balance. Even the balance card says it's not always about agreeing. A relationship needs to support and challenge, but it also needs to be an equal give and take. So yeah, we have an energy of transformation. I think you probably and them you're both up in your head. They can't stop thinking about you. You can't stop thinking about the situation, but you're also trying to keep your distance. You're afraid to contact them, or you're afraid to be in contact with them. And honestly, I think some of these energies do need to become more clear before anything else moves forward. All right, let's take a look at the charms. I'm going to shuffle these up a little, mix them up, pull a little pinch. I always tell people, you may get an indicator. There may be an animal or a totem or something. If your intuition tells you, oh, that's what that means to me, roll with it. I am going to give you my interpretation, however. Always trust your own intuition, though, Taurus. Okay, we got quite a few here. We start off with the crab here. This could represent a Cancerian energy. Taurus, you could be dealing with a Cancer or have Cancer in your chart. Their little pinchers are coming together in a heart. They're not pinching. So underneath it all, there's love here. But yeah, it's still coming to fruition. It's still developing. I think this person's aware of that. Look at this. We have a star with one end that's remarkably longer than the other ends of the star. It's not balanced. There's energy that's pulling you away from solidifying or making any kind of commitment at this time. And this would speak to the balance. We have an out of balance star here. So I think it's just a matter of time and some of these energies shifting further here that might be needed. We've got the unicorn here, and this is an indicator to me of more of like fantasy and fantastical, magical kind of energy. We want to be sure that we're staying clear of any kind of fairy tale endings here in this reading. We do have the seahorse. Yes, this is like a small moving, I wouldn't say seahorses are even slow when they move, but they're so small. but there's small little things that are being affected here. There's changes. There's little bitty tiny waves of current that are keeping this situation at bay right now. So there may just be a little more time needed. I feel like the seahorse represents you, and I feel like you're kind of hiding in the kelp, you know? You're kind of like, okay, I'm just going to stay over here until I can figure this out. We've got a double confirmation of transformation with the butterfly. You know, anytime we're going through something that's a little confusing, or we're dealing with two people that we love or care about, and we're trying to determine how we're going to work with the energy and how we're going to move forward, we can always still work on ourselves and work on transforming ourselves. You've got a little chubby bird here. I don't know if this is a robin maybe, or a swallow. And this chubby bird is kind of indicating to me that we'll need to wait until things are a little more full, until you have some more answers. You can still, Taurus, be flirty. Taurus, you can have a little fun. I don't know if you're going to be having that lighthearted energy with the two characters that you're dealing with, possibly. But we need to wait until things are a little more full-bodied here. It's like a wine that aged and they call it full-bodied. That's what's going on with your relationship. So we've got a bit of bling and a bit of sting going on. We do have some fears here, Taurus. So just be aware of that as you move forward. Taurus, thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see you next time.